How you doing? I'm Matt with MonitorReviews.com, back with another video of the SDS100. Today I want to take a closer look at the display. I did a review and how-to on this radio. If you want to take a look at that, there's a card above and a link below in the description. Hey, if you're new here, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up. If you share this on your social media, it helps me out a lot, and I appreciate that. I give you a virtual fist bump. Don't forget to check the description down below for useful links, show notes, and things like that to this radio. So in my review and how-to, I went into a little bit about the display of this SDS100. I want to do a little deeper dive and show you the information that's displayed there while it's scanning. I know that when I go to purchase a larger purchased item like an expensive radio or a computer, I want to know everything there is to know about it, and I think a lot of people do. So I want to show you what displays on the screen while it's scanning, a P25 system, conventional channels as well, and some of the customization options available to you on this radio. Let's get started. So to make it a little easier to read on video, I went ahead and changed the display to white text with a black background. It's a high contrast so that maybe you can see this a little better. If you wanted to change that, obviously you go into the display options. So what I did was I pressed that menu button, the bottom button on the side, scroll down until you see display options, and then you either press down on the top button or hit the enter button, and then you scroll to black and white or color mode. Okay, hit the enter button, or you can press down again. White with black text, the color mode, which if you press down on that and then press menu button 2 times to get out of that menu, then this is where you'll see your colors displayed if you choose to have a color display. So for the video, what I want to do is go to display options. I want to do black with white text. That way it's a little better to see. Once you do that, you hit the menu button twice and you get back to the main screen. So as you can see here, it's scanning this P25 system, the Arkansas Wireless Information Network, as well as Entergy's P25 system. And there's some local conventional channels in there, but they're rarely very active. So this information on this display you can customize, which is really, really cool about this radio. So down here you see the information being displayed. The P25 trunk, the frequency, site IDs, system IDs, the battery level, RSSI information. Up here we have tag information, RFSS ID, and all this stuff you can customize with exception to a couple of things. And then your date and your time up there, of course. And then there's a signal meter. You'll see it pop up. And that's just kind of a representative thing. It's not, like a cell phone is. It's just similar to a cell phone. So if you got 1 bar, kind of weak, the more bars, the better the signal. So to go in the menu system, you just hit that menu button again on the side there. You can go down to display options, and I'll be pressing down on this. So if you see the menu system changes because I'm pressing on the top. Customize, and here's a neat thing. So you can do simple or detailed on conventional and trunk. So let me back out before we go any further. So if you hold on a channel, and by do that you just press the soft key there under that channel. Just press it. We're going to hold just to be holding. And so if I press the function button, which is the very top side button, press the function button and 9, it changes your display to simple mode. So you can see all the information is a lot different on simple mode, and then function and 9 again will change it back to detailed. So you get a lot more detail in detail mode, and that goes for this conventional as well. So I go into display options, customize, and then the detailed trunk, because that's the system we're looking at. Here, it's showing everything in color, but you can see your cursor as it moves across the screen. Your channel name, your department name, your system name, and then these 3 info areas here you can't customize, okay? So there's a few items that you're not allowed to change where it goes. You can change the date and the time. The signal's got to stay there. That battery's got to stay there. So you can see most of your editing options are below the system, department, and channel name, as well as this area down here. So when you click on that, if you see select option item, you can change that to any of this stuff listed in this vast menu. I mean, there is a lot of stuff there. It is really, really cool. I'm pressing the menu button to back out of everything. So if you go to, if I want it, I like having my unit IDs names there, right under the talk group ID. But if I didn't want that, I click those two, I can change that. I can change it just to the ID number, the ID names. There's 4 options there. The USB voltages, volume and squelch settings, battery voltage. I mean, you can see there is a lot of stuff you can change that to. And you can change these things here to set it up how you want it. And this is how I like mine set up. I like having this information the way it's set up here on my screen. So let's watch it receive some. All right, so we can see it scanning through 2 P25 systems and a few conventional channels, not a lot. You can see when it receives the data from the control channel, you can see the signal. It also flashes the P25 and the NAC code. And then you'll also see a brief flash of the site ID as well as the system ID while it's receiving, if you have that information set up. While this is scanning, if you wanted to only listen to the AWIN, Arkansas Wireless Information Network channel, when you see it on screen, if you'll press System, that'll hold on that system. And these are sites. So if you've got multiple sites programmed or unlocked, you'll see that it'll actually scan through those sites, even though you have paused on the system. So it's checking all the sites for that system. This is an alert LED that I have set up when you saw it was blue. So I can change that as well, different colors, flash patterns, etc. Now if you want to hold on the department, you press and hold department, and then you'll be able to, so this is State Police Troop F that it's going to hold on. You can actually hold the channel as well. So if I wanted to hold just the channel, I could actually unhold both of the other two. And it'll still hold that channel, and then we'll be listening for any activity on that channel. Now just a quick note, it is perfectly normal for the screen area and the back and the keyboard, just a little bit on the keyboard, but around that screen area for it to be a little bit warm to the touch. Not hot, not cool, just a little bit warm. While the radio is scanning, you can press that top button function, and then you'll see these soft keys will change while it's scanning. System department channel will go to close call department mode, or if it's on a P25 system, it'll go to site. So you click that, it's going to go into site hold mode. So now we're holding on the Sunshine site. What you will see is all your information in this block is going to go away for site hold. I'm not sure why that is, and there's no customizing that. So it's a little annoying if that's what you're looking for, but that's how you would hold on the site. So if you're actively receiving information from a certain site, you can actually hit function and then the site button and hold on that site. If we go to display options, customize, you can actually customize the search and close call modes. The weather mode, you can change what you're seeing. Down here, you can change this information. This information here you cannot change. This information is not, you can change the colors, but you can't change what's there. Down here you'll be able to change this information. Backed out, go to tone out mode, you'll be able to, very similar information you can change down here. You can't change this primary areas. The information that's there, you can change the colors. Under conventional, simple conventional, you can change some of this information, but like the system name and things are going to be the same. You're not going to be able to change that stuff. You can change the favorite list, or you can change the information displayed right below it. So this is, you just kind of keep it simple if that's what you're looking for. Under simple, and then simple trunk, you can see very similar information. The detail conventional and the detail trunk are very similar in their layout and their look. And that's a quick look at the display, some of the options available to you, how to access those display options. We didn't talk about the backlight. You can set a timer on the backlight for squelch or key press. I've got mine off. I've got that infinite so that the backlight stays on all the time. I don't like it going off. You can set a dimmer. I like to keep mine at about 60%. I find that's a good brightness that I can see it, and as far as battery life, I get almost 8 hours out of this bigger battery. You can set the key backlight to enable or disable. So in the dark, this keypad will light up or not. I like mine enabled. I say in the dark, it's lit up now, you just can't see it. It doesn't have like any sensor or anything that makes it go on and off. Flash with backlight off, you can do that so that the flash works with it. And if any external power, if you want the backlight to be on or off with external power. You can also, on your display options, is where you would set your ID format to decimal or hex. On your EDAX, AFS or decimal, detail or simple, and then those are the color modes. If you enjoyed this video on the SDS100 display, let me know in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for future videos or something you're looking for in particular, let me know in the comments below. I'll see about making those type videos. Don't forget to check the description down below. There's links down there to not only this radio, but also antennas and things that I recommend and use. Hey, do me a favor and share this on your social media. That helps me out a lot. Thanks again for watching. Check these next videos out. Let me know what you think.